All right, we're here with week 5 of the East Coast Swing, and tonight we did a very hefty review. We tried to make things feel a little smoother. We're going to go over some of the tips that I gave for both hours tonight, as well as talk about how to incorporate a triple time rhythm into our steps. So the first thing we're going to do is just go through the steps, and we're going to start with our V towards the camera. Just a quick refresher, a lot of us are getting this V opened all the way up to here, and it's making it hard to stay connected with our partner. Make sure that you can still see your partner in front of you, and that our feet are on the angle, not on the line facing this way. So here we go. We're going to do our first basics. We're going to count it with slows and quicks. Another thing, if you count it by the numbers, East Coast Swing doesn't match the numbers of the music very well. So if we count it by slows and quicks, it'll give you added success. We're going to start with our left foot, ladies' right foot, and slow, slow, quick, quick. We usually do a couple basics to make sure the partners are on the rhythm. We do our rotating basic. A tip I wanted to give for the rotating basic is a lot of our gentlemen are rotating for the first part, but they're stopping and trying to go straight back. So they're going to rotate, and then they're done rotating when it's the ladies' turn. We want to allow, when we plant our left foot, gentlemen, that it's just on the ball of the foot, and that we allow it to pivot. I don't know if you can see that on the camera because of my pants. But I'm not going to step and then come straight line for the lady. I'm going to allow myself to pivot on both steps. Just like this. Basic first, and rock step, 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 rock step, pivot, step. Did you see it on the camera? Good. I tried to hike a little leg for you guys. Step, step. Now, one of the tips we gave the class is for turn A and turn B to stay with the lady a little more. If we turn her away from us and just stay in place, by the time we rock step, you can see we don't have the room to rock step because our arms are fully extended. So to alleviate some of that, we want to follow the lady a little bit more on turn A and then rock away from her. So I hope you can see that on the film. I'll show you again from the side view so you can see how much ground I covered. Basic, the way we were doing it, A, making me too extended, so I'm going to do it the new way. Rock step, basic, together, rock step. You can see now on the A turn how much closer I stay to the lady. Rock step. B turn, I can go ahead and go with her. She's right in front of me. A, and rock step, B, and rock step. Now we're going to get into our cuddle. When we get the lady back from the A and the B, we take two hands, bring her into the hip pocket over here, and same thing for the lady here. If she comes into this cuddle and steps back, back, and another back, we have a lot of momentum going this way we don't need. So the lady could take her feet together on the second step. Rock, step, step, together, rock, step. Now it's easier to cushion her coming at me. Step, together, rock, step. Okay? Now, tips for the E turn is staying close to your partner. The ladies were we were trying to go around each other and put ourselves in front of the partner in the beginning, and it gets really out of control. We want to stay on this line right here. You should see that we're just going to switch sides from the camera view. Rock step, I change places, tight turn. Now she goes back where she was. I do it again, I go, now she goes. All right? Now the free turn, the same exact footwork, the same amount of rotation. We try to stay close to each other. First the man turns his back, puts the hand down on the lady's hand, so we can unwind her back to natural position, which is the man's hand on the bottom. So we'll do that again. I'm going to go under, sorry. That's the E turn, transitioning to the F turn. I sneak under, hand on top, B turn for the lady. Sorry, not a B turn. I sneak hand on top, I give her a free turn for the lady. Some of us in the first class were getting the free turn to look like this. It was a combination of flat free turn and underarm turn. It turns into a throw turn. So we want to make sure that we're just giving a little lead down here and that the arm's not coming up on this free turn. Watch. Rock, step, 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 rock, step. You can see how nice and laterally I keep that lead. Keep her hand, just give her a little lead, and she'll take those steps. If I give her too much, see her jerk? She gave the old whiplash. So it's got to be subtle, just enough to say, hey, I want you to go in this direction. And then notice my steps are really small, so she doesn't have to go way past me. If they weren't small, look what would happen. Exactly. Okay? So we're going to go from the last free turn into the swing kicks. Rock step, we do a basic in between them so I can get her back in dance position. Now after this basic, instead of the rock step, I use her momentum to go back, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that again so I can get all the way around to the camera. Step, step, back, 2, 3, 4. We kick in promenade with the outside foot, inside foot, outside foot, inside foot. Notice the lady turns to face me on the third step. She's not doing that on her own. You'll notice that I close her by pulling this hand just slightly, okay? If she has long arms, she might not turn. If she has short arms, she'll turn too much. Here we go. Step, step, back, 2, 3, 4. Kick, 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 step, rock, step. If I like those and want to do another one, I recommend maybe putting a full basic in between. But the point is, anytime you take a back rock, you could send her on that 4 walk back pedal. So I can just say, you want to swing with me, Brenna? Step, a step. I can do it right away. There's nothing to keep me from doing it right away because I already have her momentum going backwards. Okay? So again, we're going to do the kick sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, 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 step, rock, step, basic, step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, 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 step, rock, step. We have a new step called the shoulder checks. We're going to do a basic first. Shoulder checks is just turn A with almost turn B, and you stop her. Turn A, almost all of turn B, and stop her. And you can get out of it anytime you want. You can do it 3 times. You can do it 4 times. But whenever you're done, just don't stop the shoulder and let her finish that B turn. So again, from a different angle, we have rock, step, step, 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 rock, step. To give you a little more about the footwork on the shoulder checks, the lady rocks back on her right foot as always. Then when she comes through, she only gets to rock back on her left. Step, step. We start with A turn, A. Now we start the B, but when she rocks back on that left, I send her back through. Notice I'm not rocking back, I'm checking forward on my right foot. So back on my left, forward on my right, back on my left, forward on my right. She goes back on her right, back on her left, back on her right, back on her left. When I'm done, she goes back, back, and rock steps, and we can get back in dance position, and we can start from the very beginning. You should stop it there. And then you can start it again, I'll do the triple time.